My black people, we have been fed so many lies in America. So many. We have been fed lies about who we are, where we're from, what our purpose, how we should eat, how we should live, how we should move, how we should dress, how we should talk. So many things in our lives have been manipulated by a system. And a lot of us are still living by this manipulation heavily under a dosage of America's manipulation, in my personal opinion. And I just want to say this. The more you wake up and you see the truth, don't get angry, but it's good to be upset because now you know, but don't be angry and just latch out at others. Use it to know the truth, to be able to build and change the way you're thinking and what you're doing with your life, to be able to break the chains, but to make you conscious. Because remember this, a lot of people are blind. A lot of people are blind, and they are only reacting to us from what they are taught. You got to think about it. We went to the same people who oppressed us and did us the way that they did for our knowledge, for our how to live, for our how to move emotions. So how can we believe a system that never told the truth to us? You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of people think that the Emancipation Proclamation was really our freedom, like the Civil War was to free blacks, and it wasn't. We just kind of got like a benefit from it, but it wasn't. They didn't want to free us. Look up Lincoln words. State of the Union. He said if he could free it without freeing slaves, he would do it. And if he got to free it by freeing slaves to keep the Union, he would do it. So he pretty much just said that I'm just doing what needs to be done to free the Union, to keep the Union strong. So we just got to benefit. And that's why after then, it was several years, we were still labeled as objects, things, not people. Look it up. We wasn't even people. You see what I'm saying? So if we could get our education, our knowledge, our direction, how to live, we should eat and do all these things from someone who thought of us as objects, tools to fit their agenda, it's time for us to do some homework. Our own homework to know the truth. To know what is the truth. Is God real? Yeah, he's real. Most definitely he's real. But you got to find him for yourself. He'll talk to you. Stop listening to what the system is telling us, man. We got to break those chains. And especially us of the system who has fell victim to the system some way by even catching a felon, then we really under the table. So for the brothers and sisters that's not haven't stepped into that part of the world, hey, don't get over on that side. You know what I mean? And for us that have caught the felons, we have to think outside the box. We have to be entrepreneurs. We have to be independent. We can use the system to get some money, to be able to fund what we need to do. Use your earned income to create passive income. That's okay. It is what it is. And if you feel like you're the person that just got to work a job, that's fine too. But if it's in your spirit to do something better, then we got to utilize what we got. Each day, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I wake up and it's more than welding. It's more than being an entrepreneur. It's just living life and seeing the truth and getting caught up in the system and realizing issues and things you have to work out and obstacles you have to climb and overcome, and then you just realize the system. You just realize the truth about a lot of things that you thought was fair It's not fair. A lot of things you thought was truth, it's not true. But you don't know this until you actually get out here. It's easy to judge someone from what you was taught, and until you actually meet something that shows you with no doubt that this is not true. So it's easy for someone to judge it until you really, really learn and know the truth about our culture, our people. So I want to see us succeed. I love to see us succeed. I love to see us get to that next level and get better and better, sharpen our skills and have businesses and be independent and help one another. Actions always speak louder than words. You know what I mean? But we got to get to the point where we stop, that we don't like to see our own rise. We got to be able to help them. You know what I mean? Because everybody got a position in this body. Just because you might not be the head don't mean you're not the arm or the leg. Even the toes got a part to play in us walking straight. You see what I'm saying? We in this thing together. Everybody got a position. We just got to play our position. Know your position and play it. Learn. Don't be so quick to get angry and upset with someone because you are now being introduced to a new truth that is about you. That's about this culture. That's about this life and the system that we're living in. Things are different, man. And it ain't getting no better. So, like our president said, don't get mad at me that I'm using the loopholes that were designed by the system. Man, when he said that, boy, and it's like it hit me with plenty of ideas and reasons why, like, man, there's ways to get out. We just got to keep knocking. We got to find our own way. You see what I'm saying? And however it is that you go by doing what you're doing, just don't give up. You got a dream to do it, do it. But know who you are and stop listening to lies. Do your own research. Stop listening to what someone else tell you about you and know you. Stop listening to what someone else say about how you should live, how you should eat, and learn how you should live and how you should eat. Because it's not meant for us to eat everything that the white Americans eat. It's not meant for us to live certain ways. We are who we are, and who we are not will never be. So in this life, we're black natives. I don't like to use the word African American. I just say we're black. Natives to this country. But I know my African history, and we should all know where we come from. But I won't consider myself as an African American. I'm a black native. That's just my personal opinion. I'm a black Native American. That's what I am. A black Native American. That's just what it is. And now I just know more about who I am and where I'm from and my people, my culture, from my native side to my African side. And lately, I ain't gonna lie to you, I've been seeing more and more about the system that you just open up my eyes with business, you know what I mean? Business can be rawer than the streets. In the streets you got certain codes and we got certain beliefs that we stand on and we live by, but business, it's about contracts. You didn't read it, you're bad. That's about agreements, documents. You don't read the fine print, that's you. That's business. You signed it. You see what I'm saying? It's fair. You might go all the way out on a project. Someone say, hey, I got you on this project. You do all the paperwork, you do all the leg work, you get everything done, and you give it to them, and then they use it and get somebody else cheaper to build everything. Kick you out. You did all the groundwork. And you know what they say? It's business. Now, morally, that's fucked up. But that's business. So learn business, man. It can be raw. It's not going to be fair. You know what I mean? So you have to learn your way of business, what you're going to do with your business, what you're going to do with your life, and hey, hit it heads on. But one thing for sure, know who you are. My black people, I love you.